Have you all seen the movie Miss Congeniality, starring Sandra Bullock? You might recognize the theater that we're about to drive through the second half in the movie was filmed here. So Sandra, she was up on stage on the right side of the boat, William Shatlow over on the left flight of stairs. It goes all the way back in the year 2000, which used to be the future. High up there, bells represent the 5 San Antonio missions. We don't just have the one Alamo. 5 different Spanish missions here in town, 4 others you can visit for free. They're all managed by the National Park Service. Have the park ranger give you a tour. All the missions are roughly about 2 miles apart from each other along the river. And if you're disappointed in the size of the Little Alamo Church, I strongly encourage that you visit Mission San Jose. It's the largest and I think the prettiest of the 5 missions. Mission San Jose, Queen of Missions, is about 4 miles south of us on the riverwalk. We've had many dancers before here. One of the most renowned local performers was a woman named Rosita Fernandez, and she would often begin her dance performance at the top of this bridge, so it was dedicated to her. Speaking of dancers, we all know how flamenco dancers fish. Get cast thinner. You give it your best.
That's funny.
On the right, past these trees, Briscoe Western Art Museum. Right ahead of us, about a vaquero, a cowboy driving his cattle. Cowboy tradition pretty much came from what's now present-day Portugal and Spain. All the words the cowboys used come from Spanish, like lasso, rodeo, rodeo. Even the chaps that they wear that's for getting through the chaparral, the arid and thorny landscape. There's big cattle drives would begin around here. The cowboys would round up huge herds, drive them all the way up to Kansas, the closest railroad. And then the cattle were shipped up to Chicago and just after the U.S. Civil War, the nation had a shortage of pork. Beef was said to be in big demand. That's why the cowboy. Although they do have a statue of John Wayne over at the Western Art Museum. When he played Rooster Cogburn, a true grit, really good movie if you haven't seen it yet. Here's the Presa Street Bridge. This is the spookiest bridge of the tour. It's covered in spider webs and bird poo. Hi over there. So if you'd like to have a little ceremony here at Marriage Island, you can get your permit from the city, but you do have to be on there when it's driving by and let me know warning. Hi up there. And way back. Before this bridge was built, this was the site of a popular river crossing. The pioneers and cowboys, they would use the spots for the river. There's a little island that used to be right in the center. So you can imagine the wagons and pioneers and cowboys swimming across. Big trees on either side. Some of these trees are hundreds of years old. The majority planted around the year 1914. They're called bald cypress because in the wintertime they drop all of their needles, so they temporarily go bald, like being squished permanently. Way up on the left above our heads is the tower-like building. Up at the very top, near the American flag, there are some monsters and gargoyles way up there. It looks like Spider-Man should be at the top. Gargoyles are sticking out over the sides. Architect of the building, Robert Iyer, he was 29 years old when he designed it. Makes me feel really bad about myself. And the gargoyles are hard to see in such a bigger place. So we'll look at some sculptures that are a little bit closer. If you look between the first and second story windows, there are these ugly faces between the doors and between the windows. So a good way to spot them. The trees, the pink flowers, look just above the top of it. Just above these little treetops where there's ugly faces. So those are called the grotesques, like the gargoyles. Put in the building for superstitious reasons. They're supposed to ward away bad things.
Off and off.